Not since the immortal Niatros and his great son Annihilator has there been such anticipation for a colt's 3-year-old season than Captaintreacherous. From the record-breaking first crop of Some Beach Somewhere, this outstanding colt comes off a stellar freshman campaign in 2012, making him the first 2-year-old in 25 years to be named Pacer of the Year. Bred in New Jersey by White Birch Farm, Captaintreacherous was purchased by Brittany Farms manager Myron Bell for $250,000 as a yearling. The colt with the look and the pedigree was the first foal out of Worldly Treasure, a full sister to Worldly Beauty who earned almost $2 million. Spearheading a breakout season for trainer Tony Alagna and part of a Driver of the Year run for Tim Tetrick, Captaintreacherous banked over $900,000, set numerous records, and starred in the sport's marquee events. There was plenty of early buzz as Captaintreacherous went 3 for 3 in baby races at the Meadowlands. A professional from the get-go, he served notice in his first parimutuel win on July 27th in 152-2 with a final quarter of 26-2, sparking a string of 8 consecutive victories. His very next outing was a "Hey, look at me" performance for the ages on Hambletonian Day, an amazing down-the-road stakes record in the Woodrow Wilson by more than 10 lengths in 149-3, the first sub-150 mile by a 2-year-old in the storied history of the Meadowlands, coasting all the way to the wire. The Canadian heir certainly agreed with Captaintreacherous as he went 3 for 3 at Mohawk, following up a division of the Nasagaweya with a 149-3 Metro elimination, then a stakes record and career best of 149-2 in the Metro final, showing his grit and determination with a sterling rally and a hard-fought victory, and making him the first 2-year-old to post 3 sub-150 wins. After a month off, Captaintreacherous ventured to Kentucky and went 2 for 2 in Grand Circuit action at the Red Mile with a 151-3 score in the Bluegrass, then a 150-3 tally in a division of the International Stallion Stake, despite not being at the top of his game. He then unleashed another devastating win in his Breeders' Crown elimination at Woodbine in 150 flat, before finishing a close third in that final, completing his 2-year-old season. After picking up several additional shareholders along the way, Captaintreacherous is now poised to resume what could be one of the most exciting racing careers in decades, and he has become a powerful promotional tool thanks to a contest at the Meadowlands racetrack, in which one lucky fan wins a 1% ownership stake in this magnificent colt on the road to the classics like the Meadowlands Pace and beyond. Fans can also watch Captaintreacherous 24 hours a day via live stall video. Already exceeding expectations, his connections have every right to dream even bigger as they set sail with the captain of the industry. Hi everyone, I'm Ken Warkentin. It's Saturday morning, April 20th here at the Meadowlands racetrack. We're in the back paddock and we are awaiting a training session of Captaintreacherous, the 2012 Pacer of the Year, everybody's favorite for this year's Meadowlands Pace. And we caught up with the Connections trainer Tony Alagna and driver Tim Tetrick. Tim, what were you expecting today and how did it go?
You know, I was happy with what he did. I just wanted a nice even mile and, you know, letting him pace home good and followed Tony's other horse around there. And he did everything right, nice and calm. And every time I told him to do something, he did it. And that's all you can ask from him. And
speaking of fun and excitement, the promotion surrounding the horse, getting the fans involved.
You know, there are a lot of people into this thing, and, you know, cameras all over the place following this horse around, which I think is great. It's great for our business, and, you know, hopefully, you know, he don't disappoint, and everybody else has a lot of fun with it.
What can we expect as far as his comeback schedule is concerned, and what were we looking for today in the training session?
Well, I brought Wake Up Peter up also, who trained exceptionally good as well. I cut the mile with him, and I told Timmy I just want to go 29-second quarters, and then we had the lane, let him pace home from there. So, you know, that's exactly what I did. I got us over 3 quarters in 27, and we went a mile in 53-3, 53-4 right on the wire together. Timmy was a little off of me starting, so he went a tick faster, but both of them very good, well in hand, and that's what we were looking for today. So 54, right around there. So.
And when would be the first qualifier and the first race?
We're shooting for May 4th, you know, which, you know, how things go. Hopefully everything works out because that happens to be the same night they're giving away the share and the horse. So, you know, fingers crossed that everything works out the way it's supposed to, and he'll be able to qualify the day or the night that they're giving the share away.
And that's exciting too. The fact that we've got a promotion here, we've got some fans involved, and I understand there was a fan or somebody watching the horse train at the farm.
Oh, absolutely. We had a gentleman came down to the farm when I came off the track. He was standing in front of his stall holding one of the flyers from the Meadowlands, and he said to me, he said, I may own part of this horse. And he's holding him, he has it clutched in his hand. And I said, yeah, you're right. You absolutely may own part of that horse. I said, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll get him brushed up and you can take some pictures with the horse. So we got the horse brushed up. He took some pictures with the horse. He left there and he went over to Mark Harder's barn to see Golden Receiver. And I mean, that's why we're doing this. You know, everybody wants to say, boy, you're sure putting a lot of pressure on the horse. And we don't feel like it's pressure. We feel like when we have an opportunity to promote our sport, that's what we as trainers are supposed to do. We can't hide in a corner. We have to get these horses out there, expose the public so we get more fans and get people back to the track.